somebody with an eating disorder right now, or somebody that has had one in the past? Well, odds are you know at least one person. Today I'm going to be talking about eating disorders, which is a problem that stays near and dear to my heart because I have a close family member that has had her eating disorder for about 2 years this month, I believe, and is currently undergoing treatment. Common eating disorders we all are fairly well aware of would be anorexia, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating. And according to ANAD.org, at least 30 million people of all ages and genders are suffering from an eating disorder in the United States alone. So this really isn't an uncommon problem in any age or gender. So today I plan to talk about common warning signs, causes, effects, and treatments for eating disorders. So first, let's start off with how you can spot an eating disorder. According to eatingdisorders.org in 2016, the most common ways you can spot an eating disorder in yourself or somebody else would be to look for constant dieting, evidence of vomiting, excessive exercising, social withdrawal, and denial of hunger. Now that you know how to spot an eating disorder, it's really important to know the common causes of these problems. And so according to nationaleatingdisorders.org by Megan Jones, she says that some common causes of eating disorders would be a low self-esteem, parental separation, solitary eating, which is just a fancy word for saying that they tend to eat by themselves without a group of people, social pressures from peers to social medias and television, and a history of psychiatric disorders. Those disorders could range from schizophrenia, severe to mild bipolar disorders, depression and anxiety. And so with those common causes, they also have serious and high effects on our physical well-being. According to psychguides.com in 2016, these effects can be very dangerous and sometimes deadly. Some common effects would be cardiovascular diseases, which could range from high blood pressure, hypertension, which could lead to strokes, tooth decay from stomach acid and constant vomiting, which will start to wear your enamel on your teeth, so your teeth will begin to rot. Depression will usually settle in around, I would say, about a year into an eating disorder. You'll also see pneumonia because your immune system obviously kicks the bucket, and then severe weight changes because your body can't keep up with your constant diet habits. Thankfully, these effects have some very effective treatments that we are well aware of today. According to eatingdisorders.com in 2016, they say the first step to starting any treatment, which is the most important, would be to realize that you have a problem, and you or your friend have a problem, and it is important to seek help. The next step would to be find an eating disorder specialist, because you can't go to just any regular doctor about these problems because they really don't know how to pinpoint your symptoms and how far you are along in your disorder to find the most effective treatments. And then the next part, any specialist would really recommend that you partake in some very self-expressive therapies, which could be art, dance, family therapies are thrown into that category as well. And also further treatments, according to timberlandknowles.com, say that psychotherapy, which really targets the mental state of an eating disorder patient, is effective. Medication, which doesn't seem to be too popular with patients because they really just don't enjoy medication. And peer support groups, because those people have been through similar problems and they have similar stories. All of these are found to be extremely helpful and effective. But according to ANRED.com, they say, and I quote, "Accurate statistics are difficult because physicians aren't required to report eating disorders to health agencies." This problem leads to the fact that we can't decide what treatments are really working and which aren't. And when eating disorders aren't reported by physicians, we really don't know how many people are suffering from eating disorders, and these can last throughout an entire life, which could lead to a very miserable life. In conclusion, it's safe to say that eating disorders are a very serious problem and should not be taken lightly. It is important to know what to be looking for when you're handling disorders as well. My current family member, she is in her, I believe, 6th month of treatment, and I've listed some of them today, so they've been really effective. My message to all of you is to love and support yourself and others so we can avoid this problem. Thank you for listening.